Hold on.
Oh my God, that cracks me the fuck up.
Maybe he's doing this on purpose.
Pal here.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, geez, I called a minute ago and it went,
What?
hi, we've reached Mark, or whatever the fuck it said.
Leave a message.
Leave a message. And I was like, that just ruined the whole skit. Hi, pal.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Is he?
Yeah, are you
cleaning the
busy
house,
over there,
or is he
pal?
emptying out the garage?
Nope.
Oh, you're not. Okay. All right, I was just kidding, pal. I didn't mean to sound angry.
Not us.
As usual,
Never.
pal, the way our show works is no matter if something's good or bad, it's always funny, whether it's scripted or not. And the fact that your voicemail picked up instead of you and said it was Mark, I just rolled with that, pal. I turned that into a funny skit, and it's funny. Oh, God, it was funny.
There was so much that happened.
Okay, hold on. We got to play Pal's intro theme. Hold on a second,
right.
pal. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I fucked it up. Hold on, pal. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Sorry, pal. I added a little Grease Man sound bites to it. He's a radio jock I listened to back in the 90s. He was very nasty, and he made a lot of sexual sounding sounds that are very funny. Anyway, pal could care less about that. Happy Easter, pal.
Yep.
Oh man,
Happy Easter.
Okay, I think we caught pal in an off mood today. He doesn't sound very.
Well, he normally does.
Yeah, I don't know if you're not feeling good, pal, but I want you to know. I don't know if you're looking at the video. I'm sure you're not looking at the show, but I got a shirt. I got a Moxee shirt. It says Moxee established 1921. It's probably the coolest shirt I've ever seen. Yeah, it says Moxee, Washington.
It's bitchin'.
Hold on. Cinna will vouch. Tell them about the shirt. Is it cool or what?
It's the fucking coolest shirt I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
black and white.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a super cool shirt, pal. And if you'd like, I would like to buy you one as a gift. Are you interested?
Yep.
And then the way it works is you have to always put it on when we do it. No, I'm kidding. Nobody can see you. But anyway,
he has to wear it the whole time.
And you know how that happened? One day, because I like T-shirts, I'm always ordering cool T-shirts. And one day, I was sitting on the toilet. I was just doing a last minuter. I was getting ready to go do something else, and I went, oh, I gotta go, do a last minuter. I like to call it.
Story.
And I'm looking at the phone as I do. Either it's porn or I'm surfing on Facebook or something. And I went, I wonder if there's any shirts that any Moxee shirts that anybody ever made. And I did a search, and the first one I saw, and actually, to be honest, it was the only one. And it was this one, and it's really cool. Yeah, anyway, so I didn't call to talk about a Moxee t-shirt for 10 minutes.
It's so cool.
I hear birds over there. There's a lot of fucking birds over there. What's going on, pal?
Spring.
Are you outside?
Yep.
So those are real. Wait a second now.
That's what we heard in the beginning.
Yeah, see,
walking outside.
Okay, everybody, be quiet. I want to listen to the birds. Be quiet and quiet. Not the birds, you birds. There, hold on. Wow, that's so cool.
Real birds.
Pal, that made my day.
Ah, me too.
Now, okay, everybody, we're not doing this call right. This is our Moxee correspondent, pal. It's all caps, P period, A period.
We just got carried
L
away.
period with a TM.
With ourselves.
It's Moxee. It's one word. It sounds like two. It's Moxee, not Wait, it's I'm so confused.
I know
It's Moxee, not Moxee.
Yes.
Right? It's one word, but sounds like two.
Yes.
And anyway, so I'm going to get back to the birds, pal, because we always have this joke that I always like to say, there's a lot of fucking birds in here. And then I put my arm up high and I imitate a bird flying around us. And if you're on the inside, if you're an insider, you know what that means, and it's funny. I'll have to explain it to you sometime.
We do it at our shows.
Off the air, if you know what I mean. But
the live Sticky Doll shows.
I'm curious if you remember this, pal. This is something I remember being a kid in Moxee. So, okay, so you hear the birds over there, right? There's sparrows. There's certain types of birds. There's one bird that I don't know what kind of bird it is, but I used to hear him all the time. And I swear to God, when I moved to California, that bird followed me because I still heard the same.
Wow.
And this is the sound it makes, and I don't know if you're familiar with this or not, but it goes, this is like the cadence, the melody of the bird whistle. It goes, do, 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 do. Let me do it again. Do 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 do. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
The birds that sound like that. I would wake up in the morning, pal, when we lived with Dad, and
No
I remember
idea.
when we had our bedrooms upstairs on the second level. Remember?
Yep.
Okay, so you had the little room and I had the big room and I had that big window. And I remember waking up every morning and I'd hear the crop duster going over. You know, wrong way Feldman or whatever it was.
Oh, the hops field?
Yeah.
Okay.
and when once
They're cool.
once that sound would be gone, then I'd hear do 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 over and over and over, and I'd be like, what kind of bird is that? This isn't a good Easter.
I've never
What kind
heard
of
that
is?
in my life.
Pal, do you know what kind of bird that is? That makes that?
Nope.
No, you don't, right? See, and I swear to God, I'm not trying to be funny. So I moved to California and I lived in Hollywood for a while, and I didn't really hear it there because you don't hear a lot of birds in Hollywood. They're all dead from the terrible air, I think. But once I moved out to the San Fernando Valley, I lived in Encino, and I'd wake up in the morning and I'd hear that bird. I'd hear that fucking bird, and I swore to God that he followed me. And now we moved out here to the desert, and guess what I hear every morning when I go outside to give our dogs the big bone treats? I walk out and I hear do 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 do. I've never told you about it. Yeah, it's like this.
I mean, I've never heard it.
It's like this thing that's carried through my life. Because I'm talking about with P.A.L., when we were little kids, we heard that. And here I am, young and good looking still, but I'm much later in life, and I'm still hearing that same bird. P.A.L., do you think it's the same bird, or is there like a bunch of them that carry on?
Must be the same bird. I don't hear too much of them anymore.
Oh, you don't hear him anymore. Okay, so you know what, pal? Maybe it's just one motherfucking bird, and he followed me to California, so you don't hear him anymore.
It's odd that he's still alive.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And if you do think you hear him,
I think it's a sign.
It's an imposter.
I think it's a sign.
Now hold on. Now I hear a lot of birds. I think they're chatting about this in the background. Hold on a second. Everybody, be quiet. Okay, yeah. He was telling the other one that it is the one bird. I heard it straight from the bird's mouth.
What a trip! Cousin
Vinny.
West California.
That's right. Now, speaking of birds, pal, I'm sitting here with one of these P.A.L.s. You know those, the marshmallow P.A.L.s?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yep.
I'm sure you know those well because you would get them for the kids, right?
That's the kids have to have them.
Yep. And what's going on with the kids today for Easter?
Grandkids are coming over, do an Easter egg hunt.
That's perfect.
That's what you do?
About an hour.
Now, I stuffed 2 eggs in my crotch, and I was going to have Sin do an Easter egg hunt on air.
Ooh.
You can stick those in a rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, that I was gonna sample.
I heard that joke earlier.
I was gonna sample that from your call last Easter and add it to your intro, and I forgot.
I heard that earlier.
The way we ended our call with P.A.L. last year is he's like, I'd like to put my eggs in Mrs. P.A.L.'s rabbit hole. And meanwhile, he's sitting in his cougar. Your head pops out, and you say those funny things. Anyway.
I like Mrs. P.A.L.'s rabbit hole.
Well, now, hey, as you should, pal.
That's right.
As you should.
Woohoo! Yes. Going on in Moxee.
Now,
yeah.
I don't want to take the call too far south because last time we were honored, I want to say, to have Kinsley come on and say hi. That was really nice.
Oh.
And I don't know if you noticed, pal, but I made a little video clip of it, and I blocked out the doll that hangs behind us that says cunt on it. I didn't think it was appropriate because that way if she wanted to show any of her friends her on YouTube, you know what I mean? So it wasn't dirty at all. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Nope, I saw it.
You saw it. So I wanted to make sure that it was something
very tasteful.
Yeah,
good.
Right? Hey, if I was her age and somebody said I could look at myself on TV, on YouTube, on a big screen, I'd be so excited.
God.
She's
I'm
probably not that
now.
excited because the kids today grow up doing that shit right out of the womb. Right?
I still get excited.
We were adults when all that shit started.
I can't even believe
even though, hold on, let me clarify. Me and P.A.L. are both young and good looking. P.A.L.'s 4 years younger than me.
Yes,
so
I know that.
He's even younger and better looking.
I know.
But we still carry that moniker. Right, pal?
What moniker?
Hold on, I gotta explain the moniker.
I don't really know what
the
that
moniker of young and good looking.
Oh, okay.
Even though I claim that we carry, well, we do. All 3 of us, pal, right?
We have that in common.
The Sticky Doll Band and P.A.L. and Moxee, we're all young and good looking.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
And you know what else? You know what else?
What else?
P.A.L.?
What else?
We like fucking, don't we, P.A.L.? Not us 3 together, but We all like fucking. Because it is. Yep. Okay. Because it is.
All right.
It is Easter. This
Apparently
show is
an
about.
inherited
This
trait.
show is about Easter. It's about
Not
rabbits.
surprising.
It's about fucking, and it's about 420. Now, personally, we don't
That's right.
care about the 420. Hold on a sec, pal.
420.
Soundbite. Hold
I
on.
just want a sip of this. It smells
Wait.
so good.
There we go. I think I gotta turn the volume up on that. Anyway, we're not big on the marijuana or anything, but it is 420, so we're making reference
Never
to
really liked it.
it. Yourself, pal?
No can do with a CDL.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he drives.
Oh, they do the testing.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I used to drive too, so
Well-
I know that thing. And if I may, pal, I don't know how much you know about my past, but in my 20s, I lost a couple good jobs because I tested dirty for cocaine.
Oh.
Back in my cocaine days that
Well,
I didn't really broadcast to
you know.
family, but
Win some, lose some.
Win
I guess.
some, lose some.
I guess.
But you know what, pal? If I'd have got the one job, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this fun show in California. I'd be living in, God, what was that town? It was a total dead
Washington?
lumber town over in Washington. Yeah, over on the Olympia side. It was a really dead town that all they had was this wood mill. You know what?
Wow.
Hey, if I'd
I
have
wanna
got that
live
job,
there.
I'd have probably still be there. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Because that's how we were raised.
That's
You get
where
a
I
good
wanna
job and
go.
you keep it. And
I want to go where
Right.
no one else is.
yes. Well, see now,
If it's still a
now,
dead
now
job,
that
I
we're
wanna
older,
be
pal, and we're burnt out on this whole California thing, we're gonna move back to that little old boring town. 'Cause that's what we want to do.
It's probably
And to be honest,
probably not even little and
all
boring
the
anymore.
years I tried
Probably
to, all the
doucheville
years
now.
I tried to distance myself from my Moxee lifestyle. You know, I
I
wanted to be
know.
Mr. California rock star guy.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm proud to be from Moxee these days, and that's why I
Yeah.
got this shirt. And I love talking to you and having you be part of our show.
Yeah.
And
Things have
I've
changed.
reconnected with a number
Believe
of friends
me.
on Facebook, because you can do that.
Things have changed
And
so much.
who knows? We'll probably wind back up in Moxee or around those parts sometime. Who knows? Would you like that, pal, or would
I
you
really
prefer,
wanna
or
go.
would you prefer we stay the hell away?
I'd like you back. It'd be
Oh.
nice to have family around.
All right. Well, on that note, pal, I didn't give you the opportunity to tell any funny stories, but I kind of pushed the call a little too far. We love you very much. Happy Easter. Please tell
Happy
please
Easter.
tell all the family we said Happy Easter.
and have fun and good luck
yeah.
in the egg hunt.
Yeah, and make sure you get your eggs in Miss P.A.L.s rabbit hole, and make sure it's the right
Yes.
hole.
Whatever that means.
Oh, we know what that means. All right, then.
I think he knows.
All right, then.
I think he knew.
Hold on.
it.